Good day, guys. I hope you're all doing well. It is Tuesday, which means it's time for my Therapy Tuesday again. This week's topic is suggested by you guys, questioned by you guys, and it's something that I also love. It is on how to deal with being overwhelmed. A lot of you have asked me, you have a lot going on at work, you have a lot going on at school, or some of you have asked the other way, which is you are not feeling motivated at all to do anything. And of course, during this crazy time with COVID-19, quarantine, being at home, it is absolutely normal to feel like you are lacking motivation to get things done and you are not feeling like yourself when it comes to getting tasks done. So I think that this is a really good topic. I have picked out ways to deal with both. So this goes for either if you're feeling overwhelmed or if you are feeling not motivated to do anything. So this list goes for both. To begin with, I thought that I would have you guys do an exercise that I always do when I am feeling overwhelmed or when I am not feeling motivated to do anything. And that is to get started on a task that you can get done within 30 to 20 minutes, okay? So something that you could get done quickly, and it needs to be something that is either always been on your list of to-dos and you've just never gotten around it, or it's something that you have started and not finished. So for me, I always do things that are quick to do, and it just helps me get motivated because what it does is it gives you confidence to finish something that you've started. It gives you the confidence to finish a task, and it just makes you feel super good and super confident that you can get things done. Some of the examples that I have done for myself have been cleaning out my jewelry drawer, cleaning out my closet, doing a 20 to 30 minute cardio exercise. It could be a weight training session. It could be going on a walk. It could be organizing your pantry. So these are things that you may always have on your list, but just never get to it because it's just hard to get started. So this is a really good one I recommend. Second on my list is break away from a task that you are focusing on. So let's say this is your work we're talking about, or let's say that this is something you're studying for. When we are too zoomed in and focused on a task, and when we're too myopic and looking at something, we almost feel dizzy, right? We just feel like so overwhelmed, and we just feel like things are not working anymore. Our brain can't take it anymore. And you almost need to do something else. So a task that has nothing to do with what you are focusing on, to kind of take a break and have a bird's eye view. And I've talked about this, which is looking at things from the big picture perspective. So let me give you some examples. Let's say you are at work and you're just feeling too overwhelmed. Take a break and go do a grocery run. Let's say you're at home, working from home because of COVID, or you're studying. Take a walk, go to the grocery store, go to your local mall, and if the stores are closed, go for a walk around the mall. You will just see stores, you will see things, different things will grab your attention, and it will give you more clarity, and it will give you a fresh start to whatever your task was. Next on my list is something that you probably all already do, and it's more of a reminder for you, but make a priority list. It's so important when we have a lot going on, when we're feeling overwhelmed, and also if you are not motivated enough. So again, this goes both ways. Make a list of your priorities. What is the absolute most important thing on your list that you need to get done? Start with that, and then almost do a checklist of your goals and your priorities. Start with the most important one and make your way down. And every time you get one thing done, do a little check and give yourself a pat on the back and then go to the next one. So it's really important for us to know what we need to start first. It will help you organize your mind. Next, in the next, let's say 3 months, that you have these priorities and things that you need to get done, make a list of what you are not going to do. For example, I am not going to take a trip. I am not going to go to major social events. I'm not going to be cooking. So the reason I'm having you guys do such a thing is because it will take away your guilt of not doing those items, because we have so many things we want to do all the time. We have so many fun ideas, we have work ideas, we have commitments, And it all together becomes so much that we don't know where to start. And if you take away the things that you have promised yourself you're not going to do, or if you know ahead of time you're not going to do, then what that will do is it will take away your guilt. And once that guilt is removed because you already have a plan of not doing these things, it will make you feel a lot better. And last on my list is take the simplest solution. So let's say you're having a really hard time getting started on a task. We tend to make things way bigger than they are in our mind. And I love this saying that says, things are really hard until they become easy. So that's the perfect explanation here, is start with the simplest solution, simplest way of going about the hardest task. I want to give you an example. Let's say you have no idea how to work out and you look at all these weight trainers doing their thing and it just looks so complicated. Start with jumping jacks. So start with the simplest way of getting that task done, and you work your way up. And this is the best way to handle anything, even the most complex tasks out there. I hope this helps. Happy Tuesday. Can't wait to see you guys next week.